I don't know where to start this video. I just sit here looking at fish and different species and different stuff available and stuff like that, and I can't believe a lot of it. Now, I thought I'd do like a top 5 or top 10 or whatever, but I can't keep up with the numbers on this. This is out of hand. I'll probably title this one, "We Did What to the Fish?" And this is the breeds or species or whatever you want to call it of fish that we have done something unnatural to these fish that people want to buy, that we as humans have altered these fish in ways that it's just hard to believe. And I may make some people upset in this video that I name your favorite fish as a something that I can't believe that we have done this to fish. And I'll try to explain why I feel this way. But let's just get into it. I can't believe we did these fish. The first one I want to talk about are the fish that have been dip dyed. These are fish that, you know, it I don't know, it just bothers me to think about. They take, let's say, a white skirt tetra, and they dip it in a chemical, basically an acid, to drop its slime coat off of it. And then they dip it in a dye to dye its skin. And then if it survived that far, then they dip it in some antibiotics and throw it in a tank. I don't know what the statistics are now, but 10 years ago, we were at like a 10% survival rate at best. That means 90% of the fish died before they even got to the pet store. Probably before they got to the wholesalers. But they get to the pet store, and who knows who dies after that, and then to your house because you wanted a pink fish and a purple fish and a blue fish. How many fish had to die for that? Alright, and that's not the only type of dyeing that they do to fish. They inject fish with dye. So like the glass fish, they'll take and they'll actually inject under their skin dye. And no, it doesn't last forever. If the fish survives the process, the dye will stand there for a while and then it'll fade out. So you don't even get the dye, the coloring for the whole life of the fish. Well, maybe you do. Maybe the fish dies in 2 weeks. But still, we're injecting coloring into the flesh of the fish, and we're supposed to be saying that we're keeping these fish to remote conservation and observing nature and all that stuff. Yeah. Well, how about tattooing them? Yeah, let's make it more permanent. Yeah, that's right, I said it. They tattoo fish. They'll take a little 1-inch fish and they'll tattoo "I love you" on the side. They'll tattoo lipstick on it. Can you imagine that? You know, it's just, if you're the fish, you get jerked out of the water, held down on a table, and tattooed against your will. I don't know how many survive from that. Not many, I'm sure. And to me, those are the worst. Those three, the tattooed, the dip dyed, the injected dyed, those are the worst. Those are the ones that when I had my pet store, I didn't sell those. Absolutely no. If we're gonna do something to these fish that kills, almost 100% of them, and not to mention the effects of it are temporary, that's a little beyond humane to me, or inhumane. And there's also fin manipulation, where they'll go in, they'll cut the fins or shape the fins of the fish. We do some weird stuff to animals. We even breed fish for longer fins. That's okay, you say. Longer fins, that doesn't hurt. When it gets to the point that the fish is struggling just to move, that you have manipulated the fins, the genetics, to create such long fins that the fish can't even breed anymore, that it can't move, it doesn't have a chance to really swim. That's taking it a bit far. And then there is breeding for mutations. And with this, we'll talk about the balloon-bellied fish, the balloon fish. There's balloon rams, balloon mollies, balloon oscars, balloon everything out there, I guess. And you just find a defect, like the balloon belly, and you're like, oh, that's so cute. Let's make thousands and thousands more of them. I don't know, just manipulating the genetics of animals to that extreme. I mean, if you're going for a certain color, and I'm even okay with trying to make the prettier fins and stuff. That's okay. I mean, don't go too crazy and make it so the fish can't swim, like I mentioned before. But, a little modification with genetics that way is okay. But if you get some hideous mutation like the balloons, that's just wrong. And, alright, I'm gonna make some people upset here. What's up with all the goldfish? I mean, you got goldfish that their eyes are falling out of their head. You got goldfish that have balloons stuck on their side of their head. You got goldfish that looks like tumors are growing over their face. They can't even see. That they're so rounded they can't even swim. That you can just reach down and pick them up with your hand because they can't swim away fast enough. All right. Enough knocking on the goldfish. Alright, so then you got glowfish. This is, reading about this, I'm like, we did what to fish? We took genetics out of one species, not even a fish, really, and put it in the genetics of another fish, or another species, a fish in this case, to see what type of creature we come up with. I saw a movie about this once. They took a dog and they put the genetics of a cheetah and a chameleon and all these a bear, all into this dog, and it became this like super killing machine that could camouflage its color and sneak up and kill everybody. Is that where we're headed? Are we headed to genetic monstrosities that we've put DNA from one species into another species and come up with some Frankenstein fish thing? Where this is headed is kind of scary. You know, it's cute that the fish glow in the dark, right? Until they sprout fangs and jump out of the tank and sprout legs and start walking over towards us. I can't believe we've done this to fish. I mean, and that's just what we know about. What have they done that we didn't know about? It's like, yeah, let's not put that one out. It kind of ate 3 people. Yeah, that doesn't exist. Alright. If the goldfish didn't hit the nerve, this right here will. Hybrids. And you're saying, no, they do it on their own. These fish breed on their own like that. Yeah. Then why don't we see them out in nature swimming around that way? Okay, maybe we do a few, but still. What is it, the golly or muppy where you're crossing a molly and a guppy? Oh man. That's a little strange. Then we get the parrot fish. The blood parrot, or whatever you want to call it. It's a mix of a couple cichlids. The thing can't even shut its mouth. Yeah. You knew it was coming. The flower horn. They're really popular right now. A lot of people have them, but they're still a hybrid. They're still a little of this, a little of that. You get something else. Just a second here. Says my battery's about to die. Good time to close it off, right? Made people upset, the Go Fish community upset because I said their fish are atrocities. Made the hybrid cichlid people, the flower horn and parrotfish people upset because, you know, I said, what are we doing to the planet by crossing these fish and creating these monsters? I even tried touching the live bears there with the mollies and guppy mix. Well, most of the swordtails out there in the pet hobby are hybrids too, but I won't mention them. But yeah, I mean, seriously, look at the stuff that we're doing to fish. If something was to happen, that these fish were to get out of the mad scientist labs where they're getting created and back into the Amazon, we're gonna have glowing, balloon-shaped growths coming out of their head, hybridized, mixed species things crawling around. Let me know what you think in the comments. And this video's been a lot for fun. But I mean, what are we doing to these fish? What's next? Your guess is as good as mine. Leave me a comment in the comments. Hit that thumbs down button up there if you hated what I've done today. Hit the thumbs up if you like it. If you do like it, there's a share button up there also that will let you share this with your friends, your family, your co-workers. The more people that we have come by, the better time we'll have. More information we'll share, and we'll have us a little fish party. If you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and the notification bell beside of it will let you know whenever I've uploaded another video. And until next time, we'll see you.